It's springtime in Athens, which means warmer weather, flowers blooming, and of course, bugs. While many people may be afraid of insects, they are extremely important to pollination, which allows for plant reproduction. However, many pollinator populations are at risk due to habitat loss, climate change, and pesticide exposure. After receiving a sustainability grant from UGA, students Sam Dilley and Ryan Donovan are working hard to protect pollinator populations at the Alpha Kappa Psi house by planting a pollinator garden.
So essentially with a lot of construction and development, we're losing a lot of habitat that's really important for pollinator conservation. And so by being really conscious about what you're planting and kind of using existing landscape to support pollinators, we can kind of encourage pollinator conservation and encourage pollination of plants.
These types of gardens support pollinators by providing them with a food source, which helps maintain the food we eat.
So pollinators are, I think the stats they're responsible for 1 out of every 3 bites you eat. So any kind of fruit is pollinated because comes from a flower. And then so many of our plants just need pollination to continue their life cycles.
Dilley and Donovan wanted to be one of the first to promote pollination close to home, right off Milledge Avenue. So they titled their proposal, Monarchs on Milledge.
We knew none of the other kind of fraternities and sororities had done it. Once we were able to realize that we could get funding for it and make it happen, that's kind of where it took off.
So any way we could add more nature, I think, is really cool. And especially because Milledge has the fraternity and sorority houses, serving as a demonstration that their gardening can still be very pretty and look nice for people, but also serve more of a function for wildlife value and helping support wildlife wherever they're found.
This pollinator garden continues to help pollinator populations and also educates others in Athens. Ecological Resource Coordinator Stephanie Green understands how pollinator garden access is key for education.
If you can make things accessible, then it's easier to educate. And so a garden in the front yard or the side yard of someone's house or a sorority or fraternity on Milledge, that right there is accessible to a lot of the community.
Despite long-term maintenance being a challenge for Dilley and Donovan, especially after graduation, they hope to create a culture of preserving the garden at Alpha Kappa Psi for years to come. For Grady Newsource, I'm Samantha Lichter.